This prototype mini PC demonstrates a massive leap forward for integrated graphics in a console form. Factor: GMK Tech's new prototype mini can run demanding games at 1440p above 60 fps. It features an AMD Ryzen AI Max plus 395 APU with a Radeon 8060S iGPU. No pricing or release date has been announced at this time. A new prototype mini PC from GMK Tech is boasting what's been called the best iGPU performance ever seen with hardware that appears to play demanding titles at 1440p and over 60 frames per second across the board. Spotted by Tweaktown, GMK Tech's latest mini PC prototype features an AMD Ryzen AI Max plus 395, APU with 16 cores and 32 threads, and a Radeon 8060S with 40 RDNA 3.5 GPU CUs baked onto the silicon. The result is a console-sized machine that boasts impressive figures, all without the need for one of the best graphics cards inside. YouTuber ETA Prime, featuring more than 1 million subscribers, had exclusive access to this prototype machine, being so locked down that the rig itself was pixelated throughout the video. The results speak for themselves. The new mini PC was able to run Cyberpunk 2077 at 80 frames per second average in the high preset at 1440p, with the recently released Grand Theft Auto V Enhanced Edition featuring new ray tracing functionality and lighting running at 90 frames per second in the very high preset. It's a similar story for Marvel Rivals at 65 frames per second, natively with high settings, and 77 frames per second in God of War Ragnarok maxed out too. Where we start to see the limitations of the AMD Ryzen AI Max plus 395 APU's graphics performance is in the cutting-edge PC ports, as can be seen with Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Insomniac Games' latest superhero open-world title runs at a staggering 90 frames per second in high settings, but this is with Fidelity FX Super Resolution turned to quality mode, meaning some upscaling had to be done to achieve ideal performance. Well-optimized titles have no problem running to a high standard on the GMK Tech machine, as can be observed with how it handles Doom Eternal in 1440p in Ultra Nightmare, with an average frame rate of 140 without upscaling. This machine can handle some of the more demanding titles on the market without compromising on the performance or visuals despite lacking a desktop GPU. It's a demonstration of what's possible from a higher-end APU when running at 140 watts compared to a lower wattage, which could be seen from an all-in-one or laptop configuration. Ultimately, the price of a rig like this will make or break it for most people, as this could hopefully be an affordable way to bring PC gaming to the living room, or as an out-and-out replacement for the Xbox Series S. A step forward for integrated graphics. While an AMD Ryzen AI Max plus 395 APU isn't going to make the best processors and graphics cards sweat with what it can do, considering it's an SoC running at 140 watts, we're impressed by the claimed level of performance on display. We've seen several other manufacturers have a level of success with previous generation mini PC configurations, such as the Misinforum AX-A1 Pro and the Beelink Sur 9 AI PC. However, this Strix Halo rig goes to show that the hardware can stand up to discrete solutions in an otherwise impossible form factor. The SoC itself is billed by AMD as facilitating the ultimate next-gen AI PCs, as it's primarily used in some of the best ultrabooks on the market, such as the Asus ROG Flow Z13. We don't typically think of Ryzen AI chips as gaming hardware, given the lack of discrete graphics, whether that's in laptop or desktop form. However, the chip inside the laptop has a default TDP of 55 watts and not the 140 watts that's claimed in the prototype testing footage. The AMD Ryzen AI Max plus 395 supports a configurable TDP range of between 45 and 120 watts, meaning the prototype mini PC would have been overclocked slightly, benefiting from additional airflow of the chassis and cases inside. As such, we're seeing what can happen from the latest Ryzen AI pushed beyond its limit, and not necessarily what the final consumer product, if it is released, could do from GMK Tech. The result could likely feature a 120-watt TDP and lose up to 16% of its performance potential at the cost of stability and longevity. But this is yet to be confirmed.